What's up, guys, and welcome to the game that we have been waiting our entire lives for. I can't believe I'm about to say this right now, but welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. I've got a chill running down my spine right now. I've got to be honest, this is it for me. This is the pinnacle. I have never looked forward to a game this much, or posting a series on my channel this much. Like, I'm a lifelong Harry Potter fan. Grew up reading the books. I still watch the movies through at least once per year, every October. Spooky vibes, but usually more than that. Like, I'm a Harry Potter fanatic. That's the best way to put it. So I can't wait to immerse myself in this world. We are going to be taking our time with this series. We are not going to be blitzing down the main storyline. We are going to be taking our time with side quests and exploration and uncovering things and really just kind of exploring everything. So I hope that sounds good to you. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, the only thing I can ask you to do is just subscribe. Subscribe, turn your notifications on. We're going to have a ton of videos coming your way. WB Games actually hooked it up with an early copy. I've been playing for the past couple of days, so your boy's got a bunch of content on the way for you all. I just want to make sure you guys don't miss that. So make sure you sub, make sure you guys keep checking back. And without further ado, let's start one of the best series we've ever had on this channel. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eleazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, M. Weasley. Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. We've been accepted. Let's go to Hogwarts, baby. All right, so we've got our character creator here. Honestly, this thing is massively impressive. There are so many options. I'm just going to kind of breeze through it so we can get to the game. But yeah, you guys will be definitely pleasantly surprised when it comes to the customization here. Bam, there we have it. Pleasure to meet you, sir. My name is Thomas Millicent. Just kind of wanted something a little more era appropriate, but the TM, the initials, kind of got your boy in there a little bit. So yeah, this is our wizard. Good old Thomas here. Let's start an adventure. Hopping right into it.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
So George and Professor Fig have some business to attend to. Dark business, it seems like. Secret business. Mysteriously floating carriage? Thestrals, maybe? And some prying eyes. Okay. So we've already got some drama happening here. Warner Bros. Games. The music, dude. There's nothing better than this world. So good. Avalanche. I'm so excited for this. Thank you guys for being here. Seriously, man, this is going to be special.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
Ranrock's Goblin Rebellion.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
We possess ancient magic or something along those
Merlin's
lines.
beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Oh, shit! That was a dragon wing! George! The Thestral's fake. That's good. We can see him now because we've witnessed death. Grab it.
The key!
Or just to apparate out of there. Oh, shit.
Give me your hand!
The Thestral's fading in was a nice touch there. You can't see him unless you witness death. We saw George die. Pretty good.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Where'd he take us?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
But your wife sent it. And it's tied to some sort of ancient magic that we have a tie to. Wow.
How far did that Portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
Portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that Portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
So we've got a goblin rebellion,
Mind your step.
ancient magic, a dead wife,
Where do
dead
you
friends.
suppose your wife got the Portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the Portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
A lot happening here before we ever get to school, that's for sure.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Okay, basic cast.
Excellent!
Not bad for a first year. Use your camera to select an active target. Some players prefer to select target to move the avatar with the same thumbstick by disabling camera relative targeting and settings. Okay.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Any loot in these?
Your
think
wand
so.
work's improving with every cast.
No pops
Thank
safe
you.
around me. I'd be doing that all day if I was a wizard, dude. Just any excuse to use it.
Ah, up there.
This one? Get out of here. Think there's anything back over this way? Oh, always take the path less traveled, baby. 35 galleons. Got a nice little roll happening, too.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo!
It's rebuilding the bridge. Okay, so he's pretty powerful. If he can do that. Wow. I am impressed, Professor.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That Portkey led us here for a reason. let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
I mean, this whole engraving certainly looks interesting. The minimap shows your surroundings, you with the triangle in the middle. It's your current objective. Press and hold up to toggle quest objective details. Explore the ruins. Alright.
Professor, it's a mural of some
Tarot
kind.
cards. Telescopes.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Birds.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Wants us to go this way. Looks like a scholarly gentleman.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this?
It's the same logo. Is that Gringotts? That kind of looks like Gringotts, but it's not like the main entrance.
Odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the Portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
It teleported us? This has got to be Gringotts. This is for sure.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute here.
Looks like a friendly fella.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
Oh, the key.
Your wife's Portkey.
It's a key to a
yes,
vault in
of course.
Gringotts? Oh, this is getting crazy right off the bat.
This way, then.
About to find the Sorcerer's Stone or what? That would have been
Stay
around.
close.
Where's Nicholas at?
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Down we go.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
So that explains why we came in where we did.
You want to take a breath?
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
Dude, this
These
is
are the
insane.
lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Going deeper into Gringotts than we've ever been before.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
I don't like that armband. He looks evil. Red eyes. Sketch.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing. Like the glow you saw on the Portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the
I didn't
oldest
notice that.
section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
So he's 100% bad. He's going off to warn somebody. That dragon was possessed or in bad hands, and so is he, for sure. Vault 12.
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Chest off to the right.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
It's looking a little empty in there. 50 galleons, that's not bad. An empty vault.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Steady your wand with L and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the path. Okay. So we gotta trace this R for Revelio. Gotta beat the fire behind it. That's how you learn a spell. Nice.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the Portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Okay.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
So many shadows looming in the distance. This is terrifying. Oh my goodness. What are you getting us into, Professor?
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
This ancient magic feels a little evil, if I'm being honest.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Ah, okay, here we go. Gonna learn Lumos. It's a little triangle action there. You've acquired the wand lighting charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in dark areas. Hold R2, hit triangle.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
I don't know if we were supposed to do that.
Look out!
Protego!
Protego!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Okay, he's a beast.
Deposo!
Professor, I'm a fifth year? I guess we could use our little spellcast thing here. Woo. I'm a fifth year student, which means we're fine. I'm like, what, 16 years old or something like that? Like, I don't know if I'm really cut out for this. He keeps hitting them before they're able to get me. There it is.
Exposo!
Protego. If you time it right, you can do, like, what's it called? Parries?
Levioso! Confringo!
Nice.
Lumos! Stay close!
Professor?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Luma, where am I supposed to go? What's happening?
Don't mind if I
The
do.
wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
You want me to follow those?
Revelio.
Kind of want to see if there's any other chests.
Lumos.
Looks like it wants to go this way. I don't know how much we would have ventured off the path here, Trev. Your 51 galleons is pretty good, though.
Revelio.
Nothing else. Oh,
Lumos. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
oh no, we're gonna have more of these things.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
So we need to flip all three?
Lumos.
Oh, they moved the bottom ones. Okay, that makes sense. Let's get them on the bottom, yeah.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
We're gonna have to fight these by ourselves. Professor, where are you at? Okay.
Protego.
I was a little close. Too close for comfort. Let's go, baby. Just focus one. You can kind of see him coming. Easy enough. Hold triangle during Protego to stun enemies with a stupefy counterattack. Stunned enemies take extra damage indicated by gold numbers. Okay, that makes sense. So we want to hold it. Ooh, and then you want to focus the stupefied one because it's going to do bonus damage. Stupefy, baby. Knocks him down, takes him out of the battle, and we do bonus damage. Dude, the battling is so sick in this. See, we can put him down and then focus this other one. And now we only have one to worry about while they're out of the battle. And then finish him off. Woo, that is nasty. The combat feels so good in this game, dude. It is 10 out of 10. They killed it. I'm honestly really surprised how good it is.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Grab in here? No. Oh, follow the light.
Revelio.
Anything else in here? No. The whispers sound like they're saying Avada Kedavra. Avada Kedavra. Is this a pensieve? It's a pensieve. Oh. Time to watch some memories.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensieve for viewing memories. I wonder...
Gotta pour it in there. This is what they wanted us to see. This is why we were tested. This is who built this place?
All is in place.
The Portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Rookwood and Rackham. Time to pull that memory right out.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
Ranrock.
But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I knew it. His little buddy went and got him.
I was right. Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
I don't think so.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
Just killed him.
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Goblins, bro. You don't mess with goblins. Defensive mechanisms. Okay. Rackham thought of that. Let's go.
I know a way out.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
Dark Forest?
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Hogwarts Express is heading out to drop the students off for the school year. And there's the castle. I love it so much, dude. I could shed a tear. So the like flame in the W, that's like the symbol for this ancient magic that we're gonna have to learn about. And that's why we're transferring to Hogwarts as a 5th year, because we have some sort of a tie to that. Obviously not really aware of that, but somebody called for us. Somebody needs us. It's gonna be up to us.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Dude, this would be so awkward. 16-year-old being sorted with 11-year-olds. The only one. Headmaster Black. The worst headmaster Hogwarts has ever seen.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I would like that.
I'll be in touch.
The Great Hall. Where are we gonna end up?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Headmistress, she's the one that sent for us.
You're just in time. Have a seat.
Can see all our professors up there on the table.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
So here's the thing. If you take the quiz on the Wizarding World website and then you link your like PlayStation or Steam or whatever account to it, it will transfer over. It carries over your house, it carries over your wand and a couple other things, and then you also get like bonus downloadable content for linking everything up. Now, every like quiz I've ever taken my entire life has always come out as Gryffindor, but a very close second place Slytherin. Like, if they give you like percentages, it's always like 51%, 49%. So I've always seen myself as a Gryffindor, but honestly, for the sake of this playthrough, I think I'm going to dip my toe in the other end. I don't think there's much of a difference. I really don't think it affects the game at all, besides, you know, obviously your common room and kind of where you go at the end of the day. But I just, to be honest, the Slytherin common room looks pretty cool. You're kind of, you know, underground under the Black Lake, underwater, which is dope. And then also, I really like the Slytherin companion. Now, I think you can be friends with all the companions from all the houses, but Sebastian Sallow just has a really interesting story. And he also wants to dabble in dark magic, which I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to get into as well. So I think we're going to choose a different house. We've got Gryffindor here, known for daring, bravery, and chivalry. We've got Hufflepuff, known for patience, loyalty, and hard work. Ravenclaw, honestly, was probably my close second, known for intelligence, creativity, and wit. Their common room looks sick. And then Slytherin, cunning, ambition, and a hunger for power.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
As a lifelong Gryffindor, this kind of hurts me to do, but here we go.
You belong in Slytherin!
We're going to change the mold. We could be a good Slytherin that just happens to dabble in dark arts, right? Gryffindors. I just want to do something a little bit different.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Boo! I would have loved Quidditch in this game.
Enough!
Maybe next time.
It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but Don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Already don't like him.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Dude, everyone would already have friends, too. They've been in school for 4 years together.
It's quite uncommon
we don't know
for a
anybody.
student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
That entrance is cool. Floating wand.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Nearly died on the way in, but I'm here. Hey, I'm excited. Let's get to class. Let's get to learning. Let's try to figure out how in the world we can stop Ranrock. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So this is our dormitory.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Our 4-post bed. Little bedside table, mug on it. Oh, I'm so excited to just explore everything. I've always dreamed of being in this scenario. Look at this. We've got a fire. Could stoke the fire. A little aerator next to it. Keep us warm at night. Looks like we can do some drawing over here on our desk. All right. We need our trunk. A lot of people have trunks in here. We don't have any trunk yet. Get out of our dorm here. Looks like that might be the more common area of the common room. 6th years. Interesting. So this is just kind of like a long row of all the dorms, and then this is going to be our
I suppose some
meeting
introductions
area.
are in order.
There's always someone snoring in our dormitory. One of the girls, too. Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Some cashews.
I brought sweets from Honey Chips to share with the girls in my dormitory.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony?
So we're going to introduce ourselves to Imelda, Ominous, and Sebastian. Dude, this is beautiful. Look at this. That's the actual Black Lake over there. I mean, it's kind of grungy. It's kind of dark. It's kind of disgusting, as you would expect for Slytherins, but still pretty cool. Sebastian Sallow, this is our guy.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Was pretty exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
I like him. See, I like that.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
I like you, Sebastian. I think we're going to get along real well. Love that. Honestly, the dialogue has all been really good so far, like the voice acting. Felt like we actually, the things we were choosing there actually meant something too.
Might want to think that again.
Imelda Reyes. Boss, you know it all?
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Yeah, I don't like her already.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
That's what it was a tactic.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Okay.
We
were fine.
And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could.
She from Canada?
Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
So she's a bossy,
goodbye, Imelda.
Annoying
Nice meeting you.
know-it-all. I don't like Imelda. We are not going to get along. Okay, last one. Ominous over in the corner. Mermaids. So this is the actual bottom of the Black Lake here. We might see some Grindylows down there, those little devil creatures from Goblet of Fire.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
It's pretty terrifying.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Okay, I kind of like that.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
So you're one of the good ones. Interesting.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Interesting.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Okay, I can head that way. So he's a descendant, a direct bloodline descendant of Salazar Slytherin. That's a rare company and not necessarily the best company to keep. Pretty sure Voldemort was the very final one. He was the very end of the bloodline. About 100 years after this. She's over there. I just kind of want to... So there's more dorms that way. What do we have up here? Lots of paintings and things. Oh!
Seems that's off limits to me.
Okay. Got somebody practicing magic. What is this here? Nice little treat. Is that Mr. Salazar himself? Gonna have to keep an eye on these fools. You know, we're a Gryffindor, but we're just keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I want to see what's going on here in the common room. Nothing over yonder. What is this? Another dorm? Kind of a fancy one, maybe for prefects or something? More cashews? Alright. Gonna have to watch my fat intake here. Let's get out of here. Go see what's going on with Professor Weasley. Yeah, we don't need, you know, polyjuice potion or anything to be able to get in here. We're in here on our own, baby. Man, this is so cool. I just hope we're gonna be able to explore every house common room. I don't want to be stuck just to this one.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
Do my best.
Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Whoa.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
So this is going to catch us up to everyone else. Got 5 years of work to do in 1 year, no problem.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
House chest?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Okay. Down here in the dungeons of the castle.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
The heck is that thing?
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Ooh. Okay. Kelpie statue. This statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. Largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Just unlock the Field Guide Challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Field Guide Challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP, so you're going to need to get these Field Guides to the challenges to be able to, level up. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your Field Guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select Challenges menu to continue. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. So this is our Field Guide Pages challenge. We've also got Combat Quests, Exploration, and Room of Requirement. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. So it looks like if we get a second Field Guide page, we're going to get the Regalia Spectacles. All right. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Easy enough.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I like her a lot. She seems super sweet. So honestly, basically, we need to be
Revelio.
reveling everything we can find. There's a purple glowing thing up here, it looks like. There's a chest on the right as well, I think. Somewhere. Yep.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. You discovered a flue flame fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered flue flames. Oh my goodness, dude. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the House Common Rooms and Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. Wow. So we can zoom in. In this view, you can see flue flames available in the region. Green flue flames represent flames you've discovered, including your own House Common Room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. So we want to go around, unlock all those. We can fast travel anywhere. The right side of the map is where you'll find your academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and greenhouses. Select the Library Annex to continue. So that's going to be this over here. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Rotate the map and fast travel with square. I don't want to yet, but I think we have to. I wanted to grab that chest.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay. Ooh.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
See a page flying around.
Something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Wow.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Perfect. I want to do that. Let's hear about everything.
What did I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Looking forward to that.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
I wonder if the Dada teaching position is ran through his heart in this time as well.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Nice. Thanks, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
My lips are sealed.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
I love seeing all the students in the
Good luck
background
today.
interacting.
And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Perfect. It's going to go to class. And then after that, we're going to be able to go to Hogsmeade. Let me hit Revelio. Can I hit Revelio on this real quick? Yep. Right there. Give my second guide page. Central Hall Fountain. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base. That's going to get us 2 out of 2 pages, and then now we should be able to go into our thing, go down to our challenges, field guide pages, and we should be able to unlock some new spectacles. We're working on some gloves next. I like that. Easy way to keep track of progress.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I got you.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. This represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you'll need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells could be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with X to continue. So we've got Charms class or Defense against the Dark Arts. We're going to get Levioso or Accio. I'm going to say Levioso. Levioso is really good in combat. Let's start there and...
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
Work our way to
This will be
Charms.
incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I'm so excited to go to class, dude. I'm about to Hermione the heck out of this. Okay. Well, we are here. We've got a charmed compass that is going to lead us to our objective. I did already do this segment, so I'm going to talk to Lenora here. You guys may have seen this in my early access gameplay.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Oh, perhaps I'll have a
look. If I
look.
have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
So I've already done this little side quest
Do
thing.
come and find me if you stumble on something.
You've got a Lumos in the dark
Lumos.
to be able to see.
That
It reveals
spot
an
must be a
image.
clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
And that spot is actually right down here.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Can bring the moth, who's attracted to the light, back to the frame. I don't know how to... No, just turn it off.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
And that gets our page and sees right up there. Beautiful. Look at that, level 2 already. We are off to a hot start here in Hogwarts.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Follow the clues.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
See, I'm gonna break the mold as a Slytherin. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna help people out. We're gonna do a good thing. Okay. How do we activate our thing again? We are not currently tracking anything. We want to track our defense against the dark arts class. That's better. All right, we got a little path we can follow here. Gotta let this door open and bam. Welcome to the courtyard. At least one of them. Looks like we might have a Revelio here. Field guide page. The Wyvern Fountain. This fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Wye, slain by the lively knight in the spite himself. Interesting. Okay. Gonna keep going. Off to class. To be honest, classes are some of the things I'm most excited about in this game. Just the defense against the Dark Arts Tower here. Is that a gargoyle talking behind us? I'm gonna be honest, for the first few episodes of this game, I'm probably gonna do a lot of exploring, a lot of just kind of checking things out. Anything interesting in here? Ooh. Flue flame.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Let's begin class. Defense against the Dark Arts. My boy Sebastian against a Gryffindor.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Leviosa, not Leviosa. All right, this is Levioso. Let's trace our path here. I actually like that we have the little mini games that we can do.
Levioso.
Swish and flick.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
This world is just so amazing. Why can't I be in this classroom right now? I would do anything. I would give up everything. Sorry, Chell. Sorry, Coop. Sorry.
Let us begin.
My friends and family.
Basic cast.
Basic cast. It's gonna be deflected.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
So we're going to use Levioso to break it, and then you can hit him.
Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso,
Oh my goodness.
basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay. So we've got 3 moves.
This should be easy.
Leviosa, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick...
Don't all of my students with us again.
Protego!
Send it back at him, stupefy him. Let's go. Good night, Sebastian. I'm sorry to just embarrass you like
Not
this.
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Probably not the best way to start off our friendship, but
I
it's okay.
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Terrible.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So,
She's
I
quirky.
advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
And that's our first class down.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
We can talk to some people. What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh,
Arthur
I'm
Plumley.
not much for dueling.
Plumley?
I prefer to keep things friendly.
Who are you? Hello, I'm new here.
Huh.
How you
Always
doing?
thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Huh. What do you think, Sebastian?
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then
I've
again,
had my practice.
Perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
You don't say.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
I love that the teacher knew
Excellent.
about this too.
Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
I knew I liked him.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested.
A nice little dueling
next
club,
time.
eh? Alright. So there goes our Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
I'd hate to face
Imelda.
Professor Hecat in a duel.
Still don't really like her. So, we've got Charms class is going to be our next main objective. And then we've also got side quests. Can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as flags and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP, but do not advance the main story. Crossed Wands round 1. Speak with Luke and Brattleby about the secret dueling club. I mean, when in Rome. If we're already practicing dueling, we may as well, right? Let's go see what he's got going on for us. We really should be using Revelio pretty much everywhere we go. There's going to be so much to uncover. I may go through outside of the series and just try to do some... Ooh, Alohomora. Level 2 lock. Going to be able to get a chest in there.
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
The gargoyle was just talking to us. Okay. Where are we going? I'm trying. Oh, we gotta go this way. And then this way, and then up. To get across. Nice little string quartet here playing by themselves.
Revelio.
Huh. Dude, this world is just so alive. So many conversations to overhear. So many things to interact with. Things to explore. Across the bridge we go, and let's go talk to Lucas. Trying to get into some trouble, join a secret dueling club, and hopefully hone our skills a little bit. Whee! Haunted toilets! Unless in dire straits, it is probably best to avoid this particular toilet as it is allegedly one of Peeves's favorite pranking spots.
Oh, not again.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
Just picking on a Hufflepuff,
He failed,
man.
as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
So watch out for that bathroom. Not exactly something we want to be a part of.
Revelio.
Nothing to do here. Oop. Another statue. Pretty much every statue can be a page. Lachlan the Lanky. Statue depicts the wizard Lachlan the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself. For what precisely, nobody knows. He is pretty lanky, that's for sure. Another thing here. Mac of Argyllshire. This map depicts Argyllshire, a region in Scotland which contains the Hebrides, native home of the Hebridean black dragon. Interesting.
What did I do? All that happened that day, I would. Let us keep our heads about this.
She had an axe. That was a bride with an axe chasing him. Okay. Not exactly a good, honeymoon going on there, but they're doing all right. Got a clock tower flue flame. This, I believe we can... Levioso. New field guide page. And now I think we can go through here to talk to Lucas.
Can I help you?
Lucan, sorry.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Did all right.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Sounds good to me.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Let's go.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
This tiny little Gryffindor running like a secret wand dueling ring.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Okay. Initiate round. Gotta win to get in, baby. Break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation spell Levioso. Target lock lets you track enemies without aiming. Use R to change targets while locked. Get them up in the air. Oh, we got both of them? Hit both of them. There you go, Sebastian. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, a little late on that one. Get her up in the air. Nice job, Sebastian. Just absolutely dominated him. A little late on that. She's down.
Come on. And Gringotts. Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Pretty good team there, bud. Like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
So we're going to have to keep coming back here, and
I'd see you back here again.
we're going to, you know, be able to work our way up the ranks. Do we have... Is there another one yet? He said come back later. All right. So I think before we get into any more trouble, it'd probably be a good idea to get to class. I'm looking forward to getting to Hogsmeade as well. Let's go ahead and go to Charms class here. We're going to learn Accio, which is going to help us with bringing things to us, collecting field guide pages and such.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Already making a name for ourselves.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Pretty sure we just beat up on some first years there. Shouldn't be too excited about it, but we're doing okay.